Hi there. Just wanted to thank everyone for joining me today on my new YouTube channel. I hope you enjoyed today's dish, which is butter chicken. So let's get started. We're gonna start by taking 4 or 5 large pieces of boneless chicken breasts, boneless and skinless, and we're gonna cut them into little bite-sized pieces. We're going to take all the pieces of chicken and put them into a small bowl and add 1 to 1.5 cups of vinegar so that it's all covered. I'm just going to transfer this into a bigger bowl. You don't have to, but just transferring it so I can have a little more space. And just press it down and make sure that it's all covered with the vinegar. And just let it sit for about half an hour and let it marinate. Once half an hour is up, you want to transfer everything onto a baking sheet. We will also add salt and pepper before we put it into the oven. We will now put it in the oven for approximately 395 degrees Fahrenheit. For about 30 minutes. And once it's all done, we're going to take it out of the oven, just set it aside, and in the meantime, we're going to work on our sauce. Okay, and for our sauce, we're going to get a large pot and add 2 tablespoons of cooking oil. And once it's warm, we're going to add 2 teaspoons of cumin seeds and just stir it. Once it's a little bit warm, after about 30 seconds, we're going to add 2 cups of onion to that. We're going to saute this for a few minutes until the onion changes color, and then to that we're going to add 3 red chilies and 3 cardamoms. And we're also going to add about 1/4 cup of cashews. Now this is optional, you don't have to add it in. If you have an allergy, you can just leave that out and it'll still taste good. Okay, we're going to continue sauteing this until the onions change color. And we're also going to add, once the onions have changed color, we're going to add some tomatoes. We're going to add green chili, which is optional. You can add more than one if you like, or you don't have to add any. And I'm also going to add some grated garlic and some grated ginger. Now we're going to add a tablespoon of butter to ours, and this is also optional. Even though it is butter chicken, you really don't need the butter, but it does add a nice flavor, but you really don't need it. And some of our spices that we're going to add in is 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of turmeric, pinch of cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon of red chili powder, and 1 teaspoon of coriander powder. Now a lot of these spices, you can find them in your local grocery stores. You can find them in the spice section or in the ethnic food section. If you can't find them there, then any East Indian grocery stores would have them. We will now cover the pot and cook it for about 10 to 12 minutes until the tomatoes are fully cooked. And I always check it halfway through just to make sure that nothing is sticking to the bottom, and just give it a stir and then cover it back up. After the 10 to 12 minutes, you want to just cool it down and then put everything into a blender, take it all out of the pot, going to add in about 1 to about 1¼ cups of water. After it's all blended, we want to put it back into the pot and just put about 1/4 cup to 1/2 cup of water into the blender, and we're going to pour that into the pot as well. We're going to add in a small can of tomato paste and just mix it all in. To this, we will add in 1 cup of sour cream. You can add in heavy cream as well, but I think sour cream works really good. We will now add in all of the chicken that we had made earlier and set aside. And we will stir it all in. And we will cover it at this time and let it simmer on medium to low heat for about 30 minutes. And we are all done, and it smells so good. So we're gonna finish by adding 1 tablespoon of garam masala and about 1 tablespoon of dried fenugreek leaves, and we're gonna crush them with our hands. And we're gonna finish by adding some freshly chopped cilantro, and it's all done. We are now ready to serve this delicious dish, and we are going to serve it with homemade garlic naan. You can also serve it with rice, or you can buy naan from the grocery store. This smells so good and it tastes so good. My daughter actually made this for her nutrition class, and her teachers loved it and gave her an A+, and they loved it so much, and you're going to love it too. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take care.